Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to the School of Science. My name is Luke and this is the Everton Stadium update for the 29th of June 2024. Now, looking over the site today, there's going to be a few little updates here and there. So the main things being on the fan plaza, not the south stand because there isn't too much going on in the south stand, they're just mostly doing groundwork. The west stand and inside the ball. Obviously, a lot of the stuff that we have going on right now is kind of out of our view just for the fact that it's stuff like they're working on the undersides of everything and stuff like that. So if I was to get a view of that, it would pretty much be a situation of having to fly the drone well below me actual legal limits and trying to get the camera sort of pointing upwards, so getting the gimbal going right the way upwards. But you can even see it here, you get like a little glimpse of it, so you can actually see on the fan plaza itself a lot of the work going on. So they're actually bringing everything in and towards the stadium now, so everything's pretty much coming in line with the stadium, as well as the lights and whatnot. We can actually see the lights have been put in and stuff like that. So from looks of things, is actually the lights themselves are actually, they get like a little plot of lands around them sort of thing. If you can actually see it on the corner of the south stand, so I'm assuming that's where the lights are going to be going in. But the way they've got the lights sort of plotted out is quite interesting. I mean, oh dear. One of the lights looks out of alignment, so if you look right across, you can see one there right in the dirt. That would hurt my OCD if you get where I'm coming from here. But overall, the site is coming along really nice right now. I really can't complain. Everything is moving along the way it should be. We're getting everything done. It's all hunky-dory, everything's great. Everything outside of the likes of the stadium and whatnot's great. You know, like the football club's doing its best. Owners are coming in. Well, new owners are coming in. They're making a lot themselves well known. They're paying off debts. They're doing everything like that. But very quick, you can actually see it right there. So there's actually two. Oh yeah, there is two lights actually right there. So you got two lights sitting there. But one of them looks completely out of alignment. That light should be into the left, so everything looks nice and straight there, with the other light sort of dots across. That's going to bug me. That is, honest to God, going to bug me. I know I shouldn't be irritated by things like that, but they are things that bug me. My little OCD brain doesn't like them sorts of things, as weird as it is. But yeah, overall though, the fan plaza, it's coming along really nice. We can see that there is a lot of material still to go in and get fitted. But for the most part, the main things that I can see right now is the railway lines are pretty much all done. And the first phase is pretty much all done and dusted. It's just got a lot of stuff on top of it right now. So over the course of the coming weeks, months, that'll all get finished off. Like I said, apparently it's getting finished for around November to December. Anytime between there is the finish point. So from there, I'm hoping that the site is actually going to get opened up. We need to see inside the site. So that's one thing I'm hoping is going to happen. We're going to be able to actually go into the site and have a little look around and whatnot. Now, I don't mean like a guided tour and whatnot, but I do mean like the site is physically opened. We can walk in and have the freedom to walk around. Now, another one is the concession areas inside of the stadium itself, so the mezzanine where all the bars and restaurants are. Just out of curiosity, has anyone actually got any knowledge of what bars and restaurants are in there, or going to be in there in the course of the coming future? Because once this is all done, like I said, if it does get opened, that's one of the things a lot of people want to do. They want to go in, go to the bars, have a drink, go to the restaurants, have something to eat. Do something like that, you know? So I'm hoping that actually they've got everything set out there. So if you want to go and have a drink and whatnot, there's going to be a restaurant or a bar in there that you can actually go to and have a drink and whatnot. This is just me. This is things I think about. I'm not too fussed about other things going on right now. I mean, you can actually see a little plot there. I'm not sure what's going on there. That could potentially be Everton Way, I guess. I'm not 100% certain. Also, a very quick one. So on the south stand, where the perimeter is, right by where the water is, there is actually the leech design on there. So I did say that apparently I thought that was a subtle hint to it. So you can see it here on the corner. So the very corner of the south stand where you've got the little piece protruding out, you can see you've got cross members running through it. I thought it was the Archibald Leach design. That apparently isn't. It's just structural. So that is probably going to get covered up. I'm not sure whether it's going to get covered up with false glass or whether it's going to get covered up with stuff that's meant to be similar to the barrel cladding. It is meant to be getting covered up though. That's my bad. Like I said, a lot of this stuff I'm going in semi-blind with all this. It's more down, it's not like I'm just, you know, saying, oh yeah, here's a video, have fun. I'm having a look, seeing what I can see, commentating over it, and I hope you guys do enjoy these. And I know a few people don't like it when I waffle on and whatnot. Yeah, and I get it. If you don't like what I'm saying, or you think that I'm waffling on, you're more than welcome to just mute the video and enjoy what you can see. I do not take any offense to that. Also, you can insult me all you want. I don't really care, to be honest. But as a whole, I really can't complain. West Stand itself is coming along really nicely. So all the brick facade and everything seems to be in place on the stairway itself. So what's probably going to happen there, I'm not sure if anything's going on the top of the actual staircases themselves so that they've got a bit more of a colour to them, or whether they're going to stay as, you know, like that nice concrete grey. But time will tell. So over the right now, so car park and everything, as well as the courtyards area, there's not too much going on right now. Looking over things and whatnot. So the main thing right now is they're still working on getting the waterway opened up again. So that's one to keep an eye out for in the future. Now, while I'm actually doing this right now, so this part of the video that you're seeing right now, I'm currently way down at Central Quay. So what, if anyone is not aware of this right now, Central Quay is now opened up. So you can actually go down there and you can go to where the Isle of Man ferry terminal is and whatnot. And further up is still gated off, so there is work going on there. Apparently what's going to happen is in the not too distant future, there's meant to be some, what's the name, going on. So there's going to be some building. So we can actually see it all the way back. So between Central Quay and here, you can actually see one of the docks is actually filled in all the way down there. So apparently there is meant to be a building project going on there. I'm not sure whether it's meant to be... what is it? It's not meant to be... I'm not sure whether it's meant to be residential, so like apartments and everything, or whether it's meant to be, you know, like a commercial site where you're going to have offices and everything. But regardless, it's going to be nice to actually see that one built and filled in. It's not just going to be empty docklands spanning across between Bramley Mall and the city centre. Because although it'll be a nice little site and whatnot, it's not ideal, if you get where I'm coming from. But yeah, I digress. Looking over right now, we're across the North Stand again. Can't see anything from this angle. You'd have to basically go under. I have had a temptation to actually fly the drone a little bit lower and try and see if I can get alongside and actually look up when no one's on site and actually just fly straight down. But I know for a fact if I do that, I will get into trouble. I don't want to poke the bear in that regard. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be a good boy and just carry on doing what I'm doing. And then when time comes that I'm actually going to either get into the site or whatever, I might try and get a little bit of video of down there so you can actually see what's going on underneath that little outcrop where all the turnstiles and everything are. But yeah, so looking over right now, so looking at inside the bowl of the stadium itself, we are seeing some really good progress. So a lot of the stuff has actually been taken out of it now, so pitch work is going to be commencing fairly shortly from the looks of it. I would probably hazard a guess and say around mid-late July, we're going to probably see the turf getting put down, or, well, not exactly the turf, more... How can I put it? They have to put turf down. They can't just try and put seed down and just hope for the best. It has to be turf, because what ends up happening after a couple of years, it does actually get ripped up and replaced. But we're probably going to see over the course of the near future, we're going to see the, what's the name of the actual stitching machine. So if you're not aware, and you'll probably know this from one of England's games, so inside these stadiums, it is critical that they actually have thread running through. Oh, very quickly. So you can see there, so you can actually see the dugout where the home and away teams are going to be sitting. That's actually, it looks really nice. So they've got themselves the nice new state-of-the-art chairs and whatnot in there, and I believe there is actually Wi-Fi access for the managers and everything. So let's say, for argument's sake, Sean Dyche is given a touchline ban, he has to sit into the stands. He can still communicate with his coaching team who are down on the pitch. So that's one to note as well. And we can also see a little bit more of the trenching, so you can see all the trench work and everything around there. But yeah, overall, everything is coming along amazingly. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Take care and have a great week. Peace.